Hello, we are Not Your Mum, and in this video we're going to be talking about how to get a boyfriend/girlfriend. And if you watch right to the end, then we guarantee that within a few days you will have a significant other. See fine print for details of this in no way guaranteed guarantee.
So you have done the crush on the famous person, you have done the crush on the hottie in year 13, now you have a crush on someone who might actually, in real life, be good boyfriend/girlfriend material.
IRL.
IRL. You are feeling like you quite like a boyfriend/girlfriend and you are ready to be shipped. It's odd.
Yeah. And shipping is where you splice your names together, in case you didn't know that. Like I didn't know that was the name of it.
They'll know.
They'll know. Yeah, you'll know, won't you? What am I talking about?
I know because I have a 13-year-old in my house. I have a pet 13-year-old.
Yeah, I just keep her in the cupboard to get her out when I need to know information for the youths.
What's it called when you splice names together? Shipping. Thank you. Here are our top tips for nabbing yourself a boyfriend/girlfriend. Wait
Right.
for it, you're going to love this one.
First one, straight in there. Be yourself. Yes, we just said it. The most cliched bit of advice that you will ever hear when it comes to dating, and in fact, most things.
Whole life, yeah.
Just life. But there's a reason why it's so often used, and that's because it's true.
It is true.
Why would you want to have a boyfriend, girlfriend, and spend all your time with them, and then not be yourself around them?
Be exhausting.
Oh, you have to act like someone else all the time.
Yeah.
Which is no fun.
No fun.
Unless you're like acting and pretending to be a clown, in which case that would be fun, but probably not very sustainable.
And also possibly terrifying.
Well, yeah, if you go like full on makeup and everything, that would be just a bit creepy.
Ideally, you'd be wanting to look for someone who shares your interests and views, or at least respects your interests and views.
Yes.
Because otherwise you'll have nothing to talk about. And you'll hate each other because you'll disagree with each other so strongly.
Okay, a little bit of friendly disagreement, banter, that's okay. But, if they hate everything that you love, that might be a bit awkward.
Yeah, that might
it doesn't matter how gorgeous they are. If they're dull and they don't like the same stuff as you, it's not worth it, man.
No,
really not worth it. Don't overanalyze, which is definitely easier said than done, let's face it. And it can be quite fun, unless you get so consumed with like that one interaction that didn't go well last week, that then when you do spend time with them, you sort of are too in your own head to enjoy that time with them. It makes you into a crazy person.
Yeah, just put it aside. Move on.
If they talk to someone else, it doesn't mean that they don't like you, it just means that they were talking to someone else. Like, we've all had conversations with more than one person.
Yeah.
Not to brag, but I've had conversations with at least 10 people in my life, so I didn't fancy all of them, that's for sure.
And like, if Nell sees me talking to someone else, then she doesn't think, oh my god,
she doesn't love me anymore.
We're not the Ant and Dec of the...
I mean, I do then go and find that person and push them over, but that's... I'm working through that.
Spit in their eye.
If they don't say hi to you, then it doesn't mean that they hate you. It just means that perhaps they didn't see you, or maybe they're just really shy.
Or thinking about something else.
Yeah. The best way to avoid all of this "do they like me" nonsense is just to ask them. Or, ask a friend to ask a friend. You don't want to ask them straight out, but it just, at least you know where you stand that way.
I mean, that is a scary...
Oh, it's quite scary, but it's worth it. If you're completely agonising over it all, it's not worth the heartache.
No.
So just find out.
And if they say, yeah, I like you, but not in that way, then that's unfortunate, but
at least
you can move on. But also, just be their friend, because feelings sometimes grow.
They do. It's amazing as well. Like after the summer holiday, someone will come back with a new hairdo and a bit of a tan, and you're like, oh. Hello, now I see.
Yeah. Flirt is our next tip. Flirting is fun. If you don't know how to flirt, then basically... I don't know really. How do you describe flirting?
Flirting is just finding the other person very interesting.
Yeah. Laughing a lot.
Laughing at the things they say, eye contact.
Yeah. Sort of low level physical contact, like, oh.
Yeah, like a little, touch on the arm.
Yeah, or you've got something in your hair.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Lots of eye contact, lots of smiling, not too much laughing. You don't want to come across as a lunatic. Flirting is fun, and it is a good way of finding out if someone likes you back. All being well, they should pick up on the flirty signals and flirt back. And that is really exciting when that happens, when there's kind of chemistry and fizzing. Having said that, it is amazing how many people do not pick up on the excellent flirt signals that, for example, I might send out, or might have sent out before I
don't do it anymore.
Had a husband. I don't need to flirt with him. I've ensnared him. So you might have to be slightly more obvious.
Because the thing is, with flirting, if they don't like you back and they've noticed that you're flirting, they probably make it quite clear that they don't like you back, and they'll back off, or go, oh, it's so good, we're such good friends, or something like that. But if they haven't noticed, then they won't respond at all.
No.
Cast a wider net is our other bit of advice, or another bit of advice. And by this we mean, like, if you don't fancy anyone in your class at school, or you don't think anybody fancies you, then look elsewhere, join different clubs, do different sports, hang out with people from different schools. Basically, go fishing and have fun. And you could also meet a fisher person.
Yeah, with some excellent waders. But don't, become obsessively fishing constantly.
No.
Because that's just tedious for everybody, including you.
You'll run out of maggots.
Yeah. It's a lovely analogy. And also give it time. Don't be in a rush to go fishing, get a boyfriend, girlfriend, etc. Just because other people are in a relationship, or because people you think that by your age you should have had a relationship or should have kissed someone or whatever. Try not to make it consume your every living moment. For example, Simone Biles, the 20-year-old super duper American gymnast, has never had a proper relationship. But she's kind of doing okay. What with her 19 combined Olympic and World Championship medals, And she's fit.
Yeah, it's not held her back at all, has it? Ask them out. That's a good bit of advice, isn't it? There you go, just...
Job done.
Ask them out, see what happens. If you flirted and they flirted back and you're pretty sure they like you, just go for it. And some good first date ideas are group outings, because that's a bit more chilled out, less pressure. The cinema is also a good first date place or thing, because you won't have any awkward conversations, because you're sitting watching the film for most of it, and then you've always got the film to talk about afterwards. And the dark room is quite good for a bit of hand holding as well, or a bit of subtle... It's too hot, don't touch me. Little subtle flirty hand.
And you can dry sweaty hands on your legs without... Although don't just go like that.
No.
Look.
Dry them off in the popcorn first.
Ew.
Other activities like bike riding and picnics, swimming, that kind of stuff, also a good idea, because you've got something to talk about, there's stuff to entertain you, you're not going to get bored, and it's less pressure just on the two of you to be intently staring at each other and talking, because it's a bit weird.
No, it's a bit weird. And finally, do remember that you are awesome just by yourself. You don't need anybody else to validate you or to complete you or whatever. Obviously, it's lovely to have a boyfriend or girlfriend, but you don't have to have one.
It's not the be-all and end-all.
It is not the be-all and end-all. Just don't pin all your self-worth on whether someone wants to go out with you. Because the only person you really need to impress is yourself, because you've got to live with yourself forever.
So good luck. And leave a comment below and let us know how you got on and see whether any of this has helped. I hope it has. Or if you've got some tips of your own.
Yeah. And maybe some, like, any anecdotes or first date stories or asking someone out stories. Because if we get enough of those, then we could make a video just for those. That would be pretty cool.
That would be.
So thank you very much for watching.
Bye.